It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
So the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand.
The throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get it. Drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. They're going to look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The connecting here with DJ Shark. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not by 15. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That's the tight end Hurst with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Holding offense.
Against him.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll go down. Another run with Sanders. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Sitting one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention to me they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can hear 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he rifled.
He was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he backs it with Johnny Hecker to put it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the offense gets ready to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders, 21. They'll look to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
Got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
He's got Hurst, his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first. Rolls on. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is
a percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dancing to his left.
Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3 with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So we reach halftime. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he'll take this in
the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And on the counter now, it's Sanders. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped here this afternoon. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll find Thielen working the middle.
And he's brought down here just outside.
Different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
Position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot down.
Now on 2nd and a yard. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be brought. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the right side and complete.
This tight end made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Flush to his right. And he's just going to
get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out,
there's Johnny Hacker now. As he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take.
Definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep
down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And from this spot, likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
105 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to.
Isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll find Thielen on the right side.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20.
Touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call for the defense.
A carry here for the big tight end. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. More time. 3rd and goal. Sanders. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that's him, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. But we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but they're already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders, he scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, to get, and he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense, they know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Able to connect with Chark.
And he slips up past the 40. 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he
Typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now they're going to get the... And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And the Panthers have won the football game.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Carolina, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans.